I don't want you to laugh or anything.
Well, I went to Walgreens and got the like tablets, but it's not the same as the fucking inhalers.
Yeah. What is up, everybody? We are live. It is the 10th.
Dude.
It's the 10th of December. We are in studio. We got lots to talk about. We got a bitchin' guest, dude. I am so stoked about tonight. I'm fresh out of the Roar committee meeting. They're still talking, so I've got a little bit of fun and info just floating around in my head that I probably can't even share, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, dude. So pumped on our guest tonight. Good friend of mine, killer dude, and hopefully we rile him up and see what he's got to say about this industry that we're in.
Oh, I bet I can. I bet I can get him going. I can throw out a few of those little jabs just to see what how he blocks them or how he sticks and moves.
Yeah, bobs and weaves.
How was your day, dude?
Dude, my day was killer. I worked all day, sat in about 4 hours of traffic, and now I'm here. We got coldies. We're doing the show. And yeah,
how you, Robert?
I got a haircut.
It was pretty good. I finished a video editing commission, took a nap, and my ass is here.
Fuck yeah. You got a haircut? Let's see it. Oh, come on. Off with the hat.
I'm going to take off my headphones.
Okay, let's see it.
Pretty.
Whoa. Wow. Look at that.
Pretty slick.
So fresh and so clean, brah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I only comb my hair like probably 3 times a year, but I still get haircuts. I don't know what the fuck I'm wasting. Dude, sport clips, $52. And then
what?
Yeah, man. Every time I get my hair cut, it's $50 fucking dollars. And
That's
then
insane.
I asked the chick to trim my beard, and I was like, don't go too nuts. Don't go too fucking crazy. And look at this lineup. Look at this lineup. I look like she was drunk. It's all crooked, fucked up. And I was like,
and you
don't
paid
go too
50,
high.
You paid like $50 some dollars for that?
It's $52 to get your hair cut at Sport Clips.
That's insane.
That's heavy.
And I've been doing that every because my ex-wife was a hairstylist, so I've been getting my hair cut for like 20 years, right? So now we're going on a good time that I've been on my own. And dude, I had no idea how fucking expensive haircuts were. I remember going to Fantastic Sam's when I was a kid. And it was like, I don't know, $10, get your haircut. But this chick, I was like, don't go too high. I'm kind of fat, But she went high, accentuating the double chin. Thank you. So we'll be back. Whatever. I look like I'm supposed to be in a boy band. I look like AJ from NSYNC right now.
Yeah.
I'm not digging it. Not digging it. But
here's
either way, that's
here's
just
a great picture of Nate Sutherland, dude. I don't know what bet he lost. Maybe we can get Tim to chime in and let us know what it was, or if Nate's gonna be on later. But Nate Sutherland with losing a bet at the Cleveland Carpet Champs. So
that's rad awesome that he had to cut his hair for a bet. I mean, that's a heavy one. Me and my buddies, we'll bet for socks. That's always a good one. You take socks or whatever, but man, having to freaking bick your head, that's
if you
heavy.
Bet a bick, that you're all in, dude. You're all in if you bet a bick.
I mean, I saw him at Florida Carpet Champs, and he's got the hip haircut, or had it.
Yeah, he does.
All the like Angaro, they all look like fucking alpacas nowadays. But yeah, Jesus Christ, he's bald as shit now.
Yeah, he is. Let's do some shout outs here. What's up, Vinny LaFada?
Let me get on the
Kelly.
Facebook.
Eric Lundvall, Michael Servo, my dude. What's up? Taylor Delosa, Lee Grace, Jason Flaughter, and Eric Lundvall. Sam Arsenault, Craig Maggie, my dude in Vegas there. Josh Murphy, Sean Brennan up in Canada, eh? Sam Olmstead. It's good to have all of you guys on here tonight. We are 40 strong right now.
Sick. I'm gonna hop on the Racecraft page. And
Sean Brennan says, congratulations on TZO, Chase.
Dude, so pumped. So pumped on TZO. We can get into that when I'm not focused on sharing our shit.
What is going on here? Whoop. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to fix the camera.
It might be focused on the wheel.
All right. Let me go back to my personal page. All right, so I can see everybody's comments. Turn down the volume. As always, I always forget. Check it out, dudes. I don't know if Brent shouted out you guys, but Nick Watlet, thanks for joining. Craig Muege, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining in the show all the time, Craig. You're always here, dude. Sean Brennan, what's up, man? Sam Olstead, Ryan Petit, dude. Your paint job is sick. With the fucking zebra shit, dope. I like it. I tried that in the front of my paint scheme, and it just looked like it was too much, but I like what you did in the back. It looks rad. Oh, let's see. Servo, what up? Thanks on the TZO commercial. Brian Thomas, what up? Yeah, the TZO commercial was sick, man. Nick Watlet obviously filmed the whole thing because he's got the rad cameras and stuff. If you can hear me breathing a lot, it's because I have asthma really bad and I ran out of my inhaler. And my prescription didn't work out, but I went to CVS and Walgreens and they were out of like emergency inhalers, and I'm trying some tablets for the first time, Primatene fucking tablets, but I'm having a hard time breathing. That's all right. But anyways, yeah, so TZO commercial, Nick Watlet filmed that whole dang thing. He came out, we went to the dirt, our home track with Nick, and Manny Churchman was there, Adrian Ramos was there. I mean, it was a Saturday and fresh groomed track, and man, that place was packed. There was probably like 50 people at the track practicing because that layout that Westergaard, who's coming on later, our guest Westergaard, put in the raddest layout I think we've seen in the dirt in a long time. And it's just a fun ass layout. Super fun to drive. I mean, when you're driving it, you're just smiling and enjoying your RC car, having a good time. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, it's crazy. Switching tire brands. I mean, I know I'm not some big RC racer guy, but you know, I'm loyal to every brand I drive for. So making a switch was a very hard decision for me. It was I don't ever like leaving a brand that I love. I loved Hot Race. We had a great relationship. I don't know if you know, but I did a lot of their social media and we worked together a lot and had a great time. I have a great relationship with Mark Pravitas and Nicola and Ryan. And yeah, man, it just makes sense. We have, I got some TZO projects coming up that I thought would be a little bit, what do you call it when you're working for one company and you're doing things with other companies, a conflict of interest. So projects coming up with Nick, with Racecraft. We're going to do some collabs and things like that. So I didn't think it would be in anybody's best interest for me to be driving for Hot Race and doing a bunch of projects with TZO. So that was the main thing and why I switched. Hot Race tires fucking are awesome. Very awesome. TZO tires are fucking awesome. Both tire brands, you can't go wrong at all. But like I said, I got projects coming up with Nick. collabs with Racecraft, and that's pretty much why I had to make the switch.
Nice. It's good reason. Nick's good people. Obviously, you had a good run with Hot Race. Looks like they're going to be picking up some new drivers, and man, we're about to get into everything. Why don't we do some sharing?
It's like every year brands, losing drivers, but they're also picking up drivers that are always exciting. And
well, guys are not happy with you.
It's a good time to trader.
I think now's a good time for everybody to share, and we're going to drop an intro, a little bit of a disclaimer, and we're going to get this party started.
Yeah, dude.
What do you think about that?
Let's do it. Tuesday the 10th.
The following podcast is a group of people who will be talking shit, drinking, using cuss words, and living their best lives. The opinions or views expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of their sponsors, supporters, or anyone important outside of the four walls of the show. If you are not 18 or older, we suggest talking to your parents about this podcast before watching it and becoming scarred for life. We hope you will enjoy this and not get butthurt or become a keyboard warrior after taking it all in. Thank you for watching and supporting us on our journey.
What is up? We're live.
What?
If you listen,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So now the intro is done. Let's thank some of our sponsors. How about that? These big dogs stepping up on top. If you can see the top of our screen, we got ProMotion tires that have really stepped up in the past year. They started out a little quiet, but now they are definitely hitting it hard. I know of some drivers they're signing this year that can't be discussed on this show yet, but man, ProMotion is definitely stepping it up. Nitro Pro, servos, and other things that they do. Drew Singer, can't go wrong. One of the funnest dudes in RC. Techno, man, talk about Techno, a brand that just started making electric conversions that some people are turning into one of the top brands that's in the industry today. So kudos to Techno. They definitely didn't do a sprint. They did a marathon with their brand, and look at them. They are fucking on top right now. Our other sponsors, TZO Tires, obviously, Radness, Beach RC, Racecraft, Wolfton, thickest group of dudes out of Georgia ever, making some sick-ass clothes. I like what they're doing with the apparel. They make all the wheel and trigger apparel. Sorry, and then J&T Bearing Co. making the best bearings I think in the industry and thousands of accessories. So, thank you to all you guys. You're making it worthwhile. Those guys, they are all paying for all the beer that's consumed on this show. They're paying to keep the lights on this show. They're paying for the cost to. Thanks for the applause. They're paying to, the streaming costs, the podcast costs, all that stuff. They're paying for the room that I rent to do this show. So thank you all you guys. Thanks for believing in us. If you want to be a sponsor on this podcast, we will reach out to you. Because all these sponsors are hand selected.
Fuck yeah, they are, and they're all rad.
Yeah, all good brands. Solid brands.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Kyle Neary said he paid for beers this month and not tires. I think he was talking about him being the sponsor and him not racing at the Fall Brawl last weekend. Maybe we fucked him out of racing the Fall Brawl last weekend because he's advertising with us. That bums me out. Now that I think about it, it really bums me out.
I don't believe that because if he went to Fall Brawl, his girlfriend hopefully soon lifelong partner, because she's a rad ass chick.
That's wishing a lot on somebody
So
right there.
I know, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, dude. But she sells sandwiches and all kinds of cool shit. When we were at Pro-Am, I guarantee she fucking slayed it on food. So,
yeah,
any of the races
they weren't there, dude. They weren't fucking there, and I was bummed. I wanted to hang out with my homeboy. You know, I would have loved to have a sandwich, but they weren't there. So, you know what? I guess because he paid so much to be on the show, he had to pay for tires or something.
All right, I'm scrolling up to say what's up to everybody. Brian Thomas, Jason Schaefer, what's up, man? Jaden Stout, you didn't comment, but thanks for watching. Chris Hodge, what's up, dude? Let me see. Tim Lime is up. Tim Lime had a little comment on what Keenan posted, which is, I don't think you need to read too deep into that, man. It's just a post with some words. I don't think I
missed it. Why don't we read into it? What did it say?
Keenan posted that Camden is out at Hot Race, which kind of throws a signal that he might have got kicked off or something. But I think that was just
not.
Yeah, nobody's kicking Camden off any company.
No, I have inside information. He is not kicked off of anything. That boy's on the up and coming. He's picking things. He's making moves. He's shaking and jiving.
Yeah. So
here we go.
Don't read into that too much, man. It's just words. Some of us are more illiterate than others, especially me. I can't math. You know.
Cell block D's in the house.
God, right on. Already. Michael Kreitz, what's up, dude? You didn't comment, but you're watching. That's cool. Josh Alessi, what's up, man? SoCal Ripper. Who? Jesus Christ. This dude. Let me talk about Josh Alessi.
Let's do it.
Ripper, they got fucking fast. Tommy Long, what's up, dude? Clay Colts, what's up, man? Michael Webb, what up? Evan Roth, one of the owners of the sickest paint jobs in the industry. What's up, dude? Good to see you.
What, he copied my paint?
You're pretty sick. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
TJ Bradley's watching. Joey Avellino, Stackowitz, what's up, dude? Chris Mueller, Mod Crew, what up, dude? Matt Forgets watching. Ryan Reese, what up, dude? Brian Wright.
TJ Bradley, there's another guy that must have had to pay for tires and couldn't come to Fall Brawl. That's, man, all these guys paying for tires.
Uncle G is watching. Right on. All right. Well, that's everybody. I'm scrolled down all the way to the bottom.
Well, we got amazing people watching. Just real quick, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least do send our deepest condolences out to Crystal Romero's family, daughter. She was a super fan of this show. She was on every week. I don't know her personally, but I do know that she has messaged me many a times telling me how much she enjoyed this on Tuesday nights. And we Godspeed and hope she rests in peace. She always seemed like she was really nice. And I know a lot of people have been posting about it the last few days. So Godspeed to Crystal Romero.
Absolutely.
I hate bringing up. I'm the one that always has to bring up the sad stuff, but you know, this industry's small and we're tight and everybody knows each other. So sucks when we lose one of our own, for sure. Especially, you know, we don't have a lot of females in the industry, so ones that are so active and really into it. It's really cool to have that, and she was one of those. So she's gonna be missed for sure.
100%, man. That chick was so cool. Part of the Jimmy Babcock crew, always down to help anybody, down to pit anybody, help anybody. She was a rad chick. Let her live on.
For sure. All right. So before we bring on our guest, because he's not even in the green room yet.
Josh Sargent, what's up? You know, I talked to Westergaard. Westergaard's in freaking Mexico right now. And I called him before the show and I was like, hey, dude, you ready? He was like, dude, I'm eating tacos. He's at like a bar. You can hear freaking everybody. So who knows? Yeah. Who knows what's going on with Westergaard? But he's around. He's got the information, and hopefully he shows up. I know if I was in Mexico, I would definitely not be doing this show right now.
Well, you asked him and he said yes, so hopefully he shows up. But we got stuff to talk about. It's not like we can't fill some of this time that we wait for him. We were just kind of just talking a little bit about it. Silly season's starting to heat up. Like we're already starting to see the sportsmen's like you announce your tire deals. We're starting to see some people running stuff and posting pictures without really announcing it. Like, let's just say, Brennan Schimmel and those guys all running X-ray cars at the carpet race. We're starting
this is going to be I don't know. I jumped back into this about 4 or 5 years ago. And I think this is going to be the silliest season of all seasons that have ever been silly. Like, this is going to be wild. There's a lot of things that are shaking up with companies, changing their programs and what's going on with that. And
sure.
Man, it's going to be a wild, silly season.
So if you guys have any like insight, or if you just have any guesses, go ahead and throw them in the comments so we can see what you guys think. But I definitely agree with you. I think it's no secret Dakota's going somewhere. Okay, the whole TLR team, they just won a world championship with Tater last year. He's out. Freaking Dakota's won 3 out of the last 6 national championships in A scale. Mayfield's won the other 3. Dakota's out. All of the TLR team, and it seems like there's a lot of animosity built up. We've seen the post from Brennan. We've seen the post from Nate Sutherland. There's some anger. It just seems like there's some animosity built. So
it seems like everybody that left that company is kind of fucking salty.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the way that it seems like, without knowing exactly how it's going, it seems like they did it very suddenly and no one had any clue it was coming.
You know what? They did it corporately.
Very corporately. Which, makes sense. That's 100% what they are.
Yeah.
But why is it, in the past, I've defended Horizon for being a company.
Robert, can you pull up that post from Camera Line, please?
Oh, my God.
Got him. What's up, Sean Kirkman? What's going on? Techno RC, what is up? Jason Flower, Jonah Jensen, sick time meeting you, dude. Florida Carpet Champs is my fucking favorite race of the year, to be honest with you. It's more favorite than DNC because it's clean. You can wear some crispy shoes. It's nice, dude. It's quiet. Like, it's so sick.
Well, yeah, and it's in Florida. The weather's pretty good. So, DNC, well, at least you used to not know what you were going to get.
It's
so
nice.
Yeah. Anyways, totally lost my train of thought. So you pick up where I left off.
Well, how about we drop a commercial? Techno, ring it up.
Please. You are killing me.
Techno RC. Techno RC is a championship-winning manufacturer of high-performance A-scale, 10-scale, nitro, and electric RC buggies and trucks. With a worldwide dealer network, USA and Europe-based headquarters, comprehensive warranty program, and global race support, Techno RC is excellence in RC. View the full lineup of Techno RC race-proven vehicles by visiting www.technorc.com.
Sick.
Yeah. Nice. I have forgot to share on the Facebook, so I went ahead and gone and done that.
What is up, Hunter King? Chris Clark? Woo! Man.
So,
people are definitely on the show tonight.
This guy right here, like, okay, Vinny.
No way.
That is the one thing. There's 2 things that are not going to change this silly season. 1, Ryan Mayfield's not switching from J Concepts, and 2, Ryan Mayfield is not switching from Coors. But that is a great guess.
I don't know. Mayfield switched to the Michelob Ultras for a little while. and then hopefully he's back on Coors Light. We'll see.
Well, I also saw Mayfield drink a Bud Heavy in Spain 2 years ago, but that was short lived, So so
sometimes it's lack of
obviously,
options.
yeah.
I'll drink
So
anything cold and yellow when we run out of Coors Light.
obviously there was the fact that TLR is just mass exodus, but I've also heard of a couple other big names shopping or actually leaving brand. So I think we're going to see at least one world champion leave a team. I think we're going to see some big moves for sure.
It's going to get gnarly, and it hasn't been announced yet. I look to No Name because they're so much more into this shit than I am. Just seeing what they're posting and all the switches and all that stuff. And yeah, it's going to get wild.
I heard a rumor this past weekend at the Fall Brawl that I have not heard, that people have said it's been circulating for a year now. And I don't know if it's true, but I would really love to know if it's true. I heard that A-Main is in talks of purchasing Associated. Now, I am telling you this, everyone watching, that I heard this as a rumor. I'm not spreading it. I'm just letting you know what I heard. I don't believe it. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying I heard this weekend, and I thought it was very interesting because I did hear it from somebody who is let's just face it. I heard it from Keenan. Okay. Keenan told me this. And
he's the news guy, man.
Right.
That's where everybody looks for the news and all this
that's
shit.
why I think it's interesting. Not that I believe it, and it's not that I don't believe Keenan. It's just that I don't know, and I don't want to spread false bullshit. But I heard that, and I was like, wow, that's very fucking interesting. I mean, think of the last TLR was purchased by Horizon. I know another corporation owns. It's not like AE is privately owned anymore. It's owned by another corporation. So like that's an interesting thought in my mind that a company like A-Main, who just bought up Hobbytown, the biggest chain of all hobby businesses in the world. I could be completely wrong, just talking out my ass. But if they bought up one of the biggest names, as good as A-Main's doing right now with everything, I think they would kill it. I think they would
could do it too.
Kill it.
And these brands, these historic brands that have been around forever, I'm sure some of the old heads over there are like, yeah, let's take a payday and retire. Let's chill out. We've been going hard for 25 or 30 years. Why not?
Hunter, I couldn't agree with you more. However, it's still fun to talk about. So
it is.
I think you're right. Who cares? But we care because this is our hobby. This is our soap opera. This is our nightly, daily talk about. So, yeah, let's just keep talking about it. If you don't like it, don't look at it.
Hunter, I'm just worried that you're not gonna be able to run Associated anymore because the J brand is now making chassis and everything for your car. You might not be allowed to run Associated anymore. Making so many damn products for the AE car. If you know, you know.
Drew Singer just made his way into the lobby, which is definitely means mayhem could break out at any point.
For sure.
So it was so one thing that it did come out silly season wise, which yes, I did know, but I can't tell everybody this stuff. But Robert Battier out at Mayako in at S Works, that is a great thing for
what was it? The Barufalo drop today? That was probably the sickest drop ever, dude.
I loved it. I sent you a message, didn't I?
Shit out of it. No, you didn't.
Oh no, I sent it to Lucas. I sent the post to Lucas, and I told him I love this marketing. That was hilarious. It was perfectly done and very cheeky, and I love that kind of thing.
Yeah, I really like that. That was very cool. Who could this be? It would be like Pam Anderson, and you just cover her boobs. Who could be this? Who could be this woman signing up for the Baywatch reload? You know.
That's funny.
Oh, that's right, Hunter. You drive for TLR, so yeah, you're right. You're right, but I still think it's funny.
Oh no,
your camera's out of focus, man.
Dude, this fucking thing is Jesus. All right, I'll focus it back up. But you know what? We've got.
You look like me at about 1 a.m.
No, I look like what you think you see at 1 a.m.
No, you look like what I do see at 1 a.m. What's up, Ardondo? What's happening, man?
All right. Well, I think now's the time, as good a time as ever, because let's just face it, dude's in Mexico, and he is sitting in the green room. He's ready to party. I will get us focused back in on me, but what do you say we bring him in?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Yo.
What up, Westergaard?
I don't know. Should we do this sideways? Maybe.
I don't know. Who's more blurry, me or him, Pace?
Hanging out. What are you guys doing?
You know, just doing our bi-weekly RC talk. How was the taco stand?
Dude, dialed.
Dialed?
I don't think you can go to Mexico and have tacos that are not good. I mean, maybe you can.
Tonight.
I mean, it depends on what establishment you're in. But
it's fair.
Fair. What's up, Westergaard? So you're in Mexico. What are you doing in Mexico right now?
Building the track for, they have the Mexican Nationals coming up here in Mexico City. So putting it out for these guys over here. Dude, the facility is pretty badass, not gonna lie. It's kind of back tucked in the woods, and they have a pretty bitchin' little on-road track. Like, it's actually got some elevation to it. It's not just like a parking lot. It's pretty badass.
Very cool.
What's up, Westergaard?
Is there a delay? Did they say hello?
Oh shit! I'm as blurry as you are. What? You can't hear me or see me or what?
Broken.
What the
fuck? Well, anywho, so Westergaard's in Mexico. He's obviously in the hotel room. You got the whole family with you?
No, I left everybody else at home.
Nice.
We just got back off. We were like 2 weeks straight racing dirt bikes. So the wife was not feeling going to Mexico for another 3 days.
Hey, I got a question for you. How you feeling?
Pretty decent. I can put my own pants on. I can get out of bed by myself now. Doing pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. Those of you that don't know, Anthony was involved in a serious solo motocross incident and broke everything in his body for the most part.
Yeah.
And you look okay to me, building tracks back in the Bobcat where you belong. And how you feeling?
Feeling a lot better now. I can actually do all the normal stuff at least. So
I wipe my own ass.
Hell yeah.
Seriously.
Nice.
So what's the track that you're building on the East Coast that you teased? Can you say whose track you're building?
I honestly don't have any tracks to build on the East Coast. It was more of just something that we have a family vacation that we're doing, and I figured I can try and, seeing that factory tracks is my only source of income now, I was kind of trying to just make it so I could go out there and build some tracks. I had a bunch of people hit me up, but I didn't have anybody that actually like claimed a date or nothing. But it was more of just like a marketing thing to try and build some tracks while I'm on the road.
I thought
Nice.
the actual marketing piece that you posted, whoever does that for you, yourself, your wife, whoever's doing the graphics, was rather bitching. I thought
Yeah.
I was like, it looked like you were definitely coming out here to build something. That's why I posted on there. You need to come race with us, hang out.
The guys
so
from Rock, I think it is, in Tennessee, those guys hit me up, and then there's another track that's close to them that was also interested, but I haven't got anybody to actually like sign the dotted line. They wanted me to come out there and build anything, but yeah, we've had a vacation or a kind of just a road trip plan that we're gonna go and visit a bunch of motocross tracks through Christmas and New Year's. So kind of just trying to get some work done while we're out there.
Nice.
Right,
You
sick.
can't see it in the camera, but I definitely have my factory track shirt on right now
It's pretty factory.
that I paid full price for. And that's just a lesson for any of you guys that have a company or a friend that starts a company. Buy their shit full price.
yeah,
Support your buddies.
true story. Once a wise man once told me, a business partner of my dad, he once told me, he said, if you can't make money off your friends, who can you make money off of? And at first, I thought about that and I thought, man, that's heavy, dude. I don't want to make money off my friends. Those are the guys that, you want to help out and give shit to, not make money. But then I asked him, I was like, that just doesn't seem right. I was 16 when he told me this. He said, yeah, well, think about it. You think your enemies are going to give you money or pay you to do something for them? So, man, it's, if you're not supporting your friends and the small businesses that they have, I guarantee you're going somewhere and you're buying something that one of your friends does that you could give that same money to, whether it's a Walmart or something like that we're paying. But yeah, support your friends, man. That's big.
Huge.
I'm actually pretty bad about it. Like whenever we get t-shirts, I kind of just, apparently Chase is a overachiever, but I normally try and hand them all out, but I appreciate it, Chase.
Well, that's the problem.
Well,
Most of the time,
it's a balance that you try and do. Like you're trying to get your brand out there, and you want to give stuff out and things like that. But man, I've learned a lot in the past 4 years with racecraft, with giving things away and whatnot. And I think the best thing to do is just buy your friend's shit. If they're trying to get something off the ground, then that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, Joe B, he likes to make sure everyone knows how you work. People, especially the Traxxas guys, like you buy everything. You'll buy it from anybody. That's good. We need more people like you. So
absolutely. Trax is not. Joe Sausage loves to get the digs in. He loves it more than anybody. And it's
Bo
fun.
Joe's
a rad dude.
Bo Jornhorst will come out in the second half, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. So
Camden says great Wi-Fi, Anthony. He said the cartel you're working for probably has better. You should ask for a little bit better.
Yeah, well, we're on internet, hotel, and extended cell phone service. So
what part of Mexico are you building this track? Where's the national track at?
It's in Mexico City.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know Anthony, he's got a huge motocross background, been around a lot of tracks. What got you into wanting to start building RC tracks all over the country? What made you decide to start doing that?
Honestly, just going to when I first started, we were going to Beaumont, going to Thunder Alley, and Levi had some of the most bitch and moto style layouts, and I just thought it was cool. I mean, to kind of try and bring moto and supercross to RC, because there's a lot of guys that are transferring over from dirt bikes to RC, or people that just got hurt in some other sport, whether it be extreme sport or baseball or whatever. They're all coming over to trying to fill that void. And I think just making it so they can go out there and send their car off some sick jumps is the goal for all these guys. And the more technical it is, I feel like it really separates the skill levels, makes it so it's actually, you don't have sportsman guys that are doing 1 second or 2 seconds off of the pro guys' times. It really separates the field and makes everybody really realize what the talent levels are.
Nice.
100%, man. And I'm definitely been a part of some of those layouts that separates the pros from the Joes. You know, you can't just drink a 12 pack and go run an Anthony Westergaard layout. You got to actually pay attention and very technical, but at the same time with the flow and tough and awesome. I mean, I think, you know, no discount to Joey, but I think that the current layout of the dirt is the best layout that they've ever had there. And that's why you see 100 guys there on a practice day, because it's fun as shit.
Yeah, and that GoPro or the drone shot of that track, I saw that somebody took that picture, and you can completely tell that I had no plan going into that. There's not a single straight line on that track. It's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick. Super fun. You know, Joey, also world-renowned builder. You're becoming one of the most world-renowned builders there is, building tracks all over the country, traveling with your family. It's such a sick program. Your program is so rad.
And you got a racer or like a moto style family too. Like your wife digs it, your kids all into it. You guys are at the tracks together, even with RC, not just motocross. So that's, to me, you know, that's the cool factor.
And congrats on Mason's win, dude. That's so sick.
Yeah, that was literally just gave me the chills, dude. It's pretty rad. He is super excited about it. So that was the first one. Like, we literally went in like trying to just get a top 10. There's like 70 some kids in all 4 classes that he signed up for. So they have like heats, and then those guys go into the 2 moto format of the mains. So I think he had a 5th, a 1st, and a 2nd to get the title. So he is pretty excited for sure.
That's
very
right.
badass. And if anybody that follows him knows that Mason started out very young and he's just climbing and got his first win, and it's freaking badass, dude. I got chills when I saw that. I was like, man, they worked super hard for that. It takes so much work to make that happen. And then that, man, it's like watching my kids growing in their sports that they're doing at skate parks and whatnot and progressing. There's no better feeling. It really isn't.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We finally got to go to that San Marcos place too, dude. That place is freaking awesome. Mason was all pumped on that place.
Dude, I don't know what they did to the dirt with that place, but I ate shit there and it hurt worse than concrete.
Yeah.
That dirt
Damn
hurts.
it.
It's grippy and it hurts.
Awesome.
Well,
These beers are going down like fucking water tonight, dude. Like, I am parched.
They're always delicious. Always delicious.
Wow. I got water.
Well, that's what I've been on all fucking day. And these little slimmies, Mickey Slims, are pounding right now.
So I think, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go
ahead. I really had nothing important to say. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, because I'm about to dive right in, man. I'm about to dig. I got questions. I want to talk to Anthony. I got some stuff.
I just wanted to stroke Anthony a little bit more, but go ahead.
Stroking Anthony is probably really good. So I'm glad you got to do it. Anyway, all right. The elephant in the room, brother. Fucking Horizon. I don't know what you can or want to say, but I'd love to hear your view, because you're actually an employee. You're an ex-employee at this very time. You've been a loyal TLR driver. You have been, you're associated with the brand for so many years with Proline, with TLR, with Horizon. let's just start with, did you know that it was coming? Did you know that you were getting let go?
I didn't know I was getting let go, but there was definitely signs going on throughout the company that you can kind of just start to tell. Like Matt Wallace left, went to A-Main. Eric Epp was a longtime Proline person and Protoform person, and he took off. There's a lot of people that were a big part of that company that started starting to go other directions, and they had another big layoff before I got hurt that I don't know, we sat in these meetings and they kind of go over all the numbers and whatever, and the market's crazy right now in RC, and I feel like it's kind of hard to be completely employed by a hobby, no matter what hobby it is, because it's the first thing to go when money gets tight. Whether it be dirt bikes, whether it be cycling, whatever it is, people got to put food on the table before they're doing hobbies and doing fun stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I had like a weird feeling about it, and I had texted one of the guys that I worked with and told him like, hey, like make sure if something's going on, like someone tells me, so I'm not just like blindsided. But then, yeah, 2 weeks after I got hurt, I went and me and my wife went to Home Depot real quick, and I was walking out, and HR called me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we have Tim and Javier here," and I was like, "Oh, that's not good."
It's like the Reaper.
Yeah. First of all, HR is calling me, so I literally got fired on my day off.
Holy shit!
That was the first thing I said to my wife. I was like, "I'm pretty sure." Not positive, but I think I just got fired on my day off because I'm out on disability.
Well, so something you just said, you said, in a hobby style business like RC, people got to eat, so they're going to choose not to spend their money on a hobby. But there's a lot of companies in this industry right now. I mean, A-Main is thriving. Some of the manufacturers are thriving. I'm not going to say that we're thriving as a website, but we're not going backwards by any means. We might not be on too far on the up, but we're going up. It could be very incremental. I hear what you're saying, and I utter the same sentiment anytime I think about the financial side of RC and racing in general. But Horizon is a big company, and not all their income comes from the racing side. Yes, they're a hobby company, but it seems like ever since I don't know if it's this new regime or ever since they've made these they started making these acquisitions of Proline, aka Trinity. TLR was in a good spot up to those points. Like that was the brand they were pushing, they were working on. They bought these other companies, and it's almost like in my mind, trying to think about how it's happening. It's like they're splitting the resources up, and they're not concentrating on, they don't have people concentrating on everything. They have certain people trying to concentrate on all of it. It just seems like it's strange how they're just really crushing the performance side of the businesses that they've gotten and focusing only on the bashing, even though we all know the bashing makes the money in this industry. It's not, I just don't feel like it was like they've put the effort into the racing side. I mean, we've still seen nothing from the Trinity line in over a year now, year and a half, whatever.
I mean, they had Thomas Tran spread pretty thin. I mean, running TLR, Proline, and AKA, and Spectrum.
Yeah, when they bought Trinity, they expected him to take that on too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you wore a lot of hats. I mean, I read your post. You were doing machining. You were doing programming. You were doing so much stuff over there. It's crazy. You had so many hats. Seemed so safe over there.
I try, like when my boss hired me on, he said, make yourself as valuable as you can. So I literally learned how to do everything from tire production, rubber and plastic injection molding, how to make bodies, I mean, they had automatic tire gluing stuff, and I figured out all those procedures. I figured out all the oil mixing stuff for them. Then I was doing all their fabricating and welding around the shop. I set up 3 or 4 plastic machines, 2 rubber machines from the ground up. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I was pretty safe, so I never really had that thought of like, huh.
Yeah, it's gnarly. I tell you what,
everybody that I worked with has been there. Everybody that I worked with there had been there 15 years though, so I was only there for 4, so I was the lowest man on the totem pole, and there, it is what it is.
That's
a bummer. I've never seen Root at the track testing whatever he's testing so much.
Yeah,
lately.
That's honestly what got me in trouble the most at work. Was trying to stand up for all the racing stuff because it wasn't part of my job. So whenever I came back on a Monday and was like pissed off about something and let people hear it, they didn't like that. So
yeah, man, that's tough. It's corp, we all say it's they're corporate, and A-Main's corporate as well. They just it looks like they're the health of the company and the vibe of the company is in a different atmosphere right now than what Horizon's got to be. And I mean, I know myself, I've just a little tidbit for people that don't understand how the sales side of things work. I've gone through like 7 reps in the last 2 years. And before that, I had the same rep like for 9 or 7 or 8 years, something like that. So there's been a lot going on inside that company where either people aren't happy or they're moving people around. And when you see companies like Proline, and I've been told, and you might be able to confirm this, but when you see companies like Proline who made such a very big impact on the racing side of things, has now been basically allocated to be more the crawler and basher tire and body brand of Horizon versus being the performance brand. I mean, am I right? Like, are they transitioning more to for Proline being more of a consumer brand and AKA transitioning to a race brand? So, and they're using the same rubber and stuff is also what I've heard.
So Tim is like the head guy at Proline, I feel like, and he still pushes all the racing stuff pretty hard, I feel like. I'm pretty sure he designed that whatever the most recent tire was. He's the one that designed it. Like, he still pushes all the racing stuff. Like, he has trophy trucks, he races dirt bikes. Like, everybody in the office at Proline is still like dirt bike and RC people. Like,
okay.
Yeah, and Proline did the most legendary tire in all of RC history, the whole shot.
Yeah.
That's what everybody bases their tires off. Their mini pin tire is all based off the whole shot.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe outside of Proline, there's a different view of what's important for racing. But inside Proline, all the guys there all want to do race stuff. They like doing the basher stuff. They know that's what makes the money, the crawler tires, all that stuff. But I don't think they lost too much focus. Like, the AKA is still trying to pump out tires. Like, that, all that's all done in one office. I mean,
so it is all done same place.
Yeah, it's all done in the same banning facility.
Gotcha. It just makes sense. I mean, I don't know where AKA was producing their rubber before, but obviously at this point in time, if a company owns 2 tire companies, might as well produce everything. It's just like Kimberly-Clark making toilet paper for 10 different companies. It's just use the same formula and spit them out. And we see that in other tire manufacturers as well. So, I think I just hate personally as a racing purist to see these racing companies kind of get shit on or squashed or just pushed to the side especially when they're legendary brands in the industry. They're not just like a startup. Every
Yep.
brand that Horizon has purchased is not a startup brand and that's struggling. They were all doing good, and that's the reason why you purchase it. At least that's what
Yeah.
it seems from the outside, anyways.
Yeah, you would
But
think it'd be an investment.
But Proline makes the absolute raddest bashing oval drag crawling shit. It's all the best shit. Nobody can even compete with it. You know?
I mean, I couldn't agree more, but how well is it doing market share wise now that Horizon owns it versus when it wasn't owned by Horizon? Did they help the brand grow, or are they hurting it right now? And these are things I don't have the actual answers to. I mean, I know all I can tell you is experience and what we have. I can tell you right now that Proline bodies and tires do not sell like they used to pre-Horizon. I can tell you right now that J Concepts is by far, when you start going apples and apples with bodies and tires, J Concepts right now is by far dominating that side of the market. But
well, definitely the racers love the core brands more than when they start seeing them do things like Proline did, you know,
yeah.
and AKA did. The core racers love to see the core brands that are down for that segment.
And they just have the support at the races, I feel like. Like when you go to TZO and they have their whole entire setup, they got a tent set up, they got all this stuff ready for the racers. I mean, all the Proline and AKA guys, they don't even have someone to go talk to about what tire to run at DNC or any of the other big races. I mean,
Or
Jason's
tires
at all the
there,
races from-
or product there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like that's another thing. Having product that you can actually go and get that's relevant for the conditions. It's one thing to have the knowledge. It's another to actually have it right there, like J Concepts has been. And I keep using J Concepts because they're like top of the top right now, but also TZO and Promotion, and you know, I'm not discounting any of those brands. I'm just saying before these new brands really got going, it really was a mix of 3 or maybe 4 brands, and now obviously it's a little bit more saturated, but J Concepts is still what everyone's chasing.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean, JCon, TZO, Promotion, they're here for the racers. They're not diluted by the other segments of RC yet. You know, maybe they'll freaking get there, you know, once they grow, because that's all you want to do is just keep growing. But right now they're the chorus brands that are out right now for the racers.
yeah, for sure. So that leads me to my next question. What is the next brand of RC car that Westergaard's going to be racing? It is silly season.
I've been running Techno cars for like
Oh yeah,
probably almost
Sick.
a year now.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, while I worked for Horizon, I had like a blowout with all the TLR stuff. And yeah, they pretty much just told me like run whatever car you want, just don't advertise it. So
Okay.
it's not
And
like, because I mean, even behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, you know, you had a lot of, you know, poster boy ads for TLR with your bodies and Proline and everything. I mean, you had some sick stuff come out with those brands as far as promotion for those brands. Big time stuff.
yeah, I mean, I was with Proline like before I started working there. I was with them for 5 or 6 years. So back when Daniel ran the truck, and I felt like everything was really good back when Proline was Proline, but it's a little different now, I guess.
hell yeah.
Well, that's sick. You're running Techno, man. Techno.
We put
Freaking
it on
cars
the
are
ticker.
insane.
We're breaking news right here on this show. We put it on the ticker for you.
Yeah. Westergaard to Techno. Sick. That's
Fuck
rad.
yeah.
I mean, I can attest to the cars. I mean, I've gotten up to pace with the car. You know, my results are showing if I'm not having too much fun in the pits.
Well,
Definitely.
let's talk about Too Much Fun in the Pits. You just had this new spot come out with TZO, right? You just did this rad fucking release video, new sponsor, fucking tough, badass dude, big old Johnson with your Speedo on.
That was
Fucking
stuff with a
circ-
sock.
sock.
I had a sock in there for sure. For sure. You can see when I put on my shorts, like I wasn't even used to having that big of a Johnson. It like caught on my shorts, you know.
My dude's out there holding on to a van, fucking wearing a sock inside of his Speedo. But anyway, so your performance.
Yeah, it was cold out. It was cold out, man. You know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's definitely a sock in there.
Fuck yeah. So what
Definitely
what
get
do
some
you
most epic release video though.
that was a great
It was
release
good,
video,
man.
for sure.
It was good. You know,
Matter of
I think
fact,
a lot of other brands should have some fun with their drivers, and you know, we do that a lot with racecraft and singling out drivers and making them, you know, making them shine and having fun. I mean, fuck, dude, we're racing RC cars. Let's have some freaking fun. Let's not be so cookie cutter and just post a picture of you with some background graphic. You know, let's have some fun and make a video and that's what it's all about. To me, anyway.
I think as soon as I'm able to find it, you got the new one or the full length one, or do you? Yeah,
We
do you
don't
have
need
the
it.
full length?
Don't
Oh yeah, yeah.
do the
No, no,
full
no, no.
length one.
It's
It's like
definitely
4 minutes long.
the full length. Or do we have the for the people that have not seen it? Do we have the regular length one?
Anywho, with any driver drop, you should have some fun with them.
I agree. We're all about the good driver drops on our end. Here it is.
Well, anywho, you driving
Okay,
for Techno is sick because you know I'm probably gonna break an arm and I'm gonna come over to your pit and ask you for one.
All right, so
Well, you're gonna have to go to Ryan's pit and get them from him because I don't have any parts.
I don't have any parts either. It's crazy.
all right, because Techno or TZO is one of our sponsors, I think it's only right to play this. It is off my Facebook, so there are some there are a few comments to the right hand side. Well, it's not TZO's
Jose, you
Facebook.
twerking with a snowman was a fucking sick video.
All right, so here we go, everybody. This is the TZO driver launch of Chase.
Oh God.
Oh, maybe I got to start it. How about that, dude? Fuck.
I'm gonna go pee while we watch this.
Damn, look at that sock.
Sick sock.
This guy did. Fucking that looks long. What's up, bro?
Hey, y'all go to the dirt?
Yeah? Why?
Can I get a ride?
Yeah?
Sick, man.
Hey, bro, you forgot your sign in my car.
You got your tires in?
Yeah, I do. Fuck, first I give you a ride, now you want tires?
Hello? What happened?
I don't know. I think you got.
Oh,
there
I had to pee so bad.
dude.
Fuck. Ugh.
I'm wearing khaki shorts and I can't stand up. That's how bad I had to pee.
I'm killing the Mickey Slims tonight, so the piss was it was real. It was legit. Yeah, so that was I got a lot. I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw it, that was money, dude. That was money.
It was fun, dude.
I love the creativity.
It was a lot of fun.
This all started because I wanted to know how hard it was to walk up those stairs to drive that car.
We're gonna do some breaking news right now.
What's the breaking news?
That I had so much fun making that video. I wasn't even actually driving my car. That was actually that was Adrian Ramos. That was a mix between Adrian Ramos, Manny Churchman, and Nick Hernandez driving my car because I got up there. I mean, I woke up knowing I had to make the video, and I was a little nervous because I'm usually behind the camera filming the drivers and having fun. And man, I started cracking them at like 8 in the morning. We were meeting at the track at 10 to do the video, and then we bullshitted until 2 in the afternoon, as you know that goes. And then by the time we got through making all that whole video, and I was ready to drive, I couldn't even drive my damn car. So,
well, those are some sick whips. Those were some sick whips.
Yeah, that was probably Ramos or Churchman that were responsible for those whips. But I can throw some pretty sick whips too, but they weren't on camera that day.
Jonah, I like the way you think. We might do some hashtag piss breaks, diff fluid changes in the near future. Good looking. When are you scheduled to be done with this there track build down yonder?
It's done right now. I just got to go back tomorrow and show them where the pipe goes, and then be out of here.
Typical track builder doesn't lay his own pipe.
I can't swing a fucking hammer. My right arm still doesn't work.
I'm just fucking with you. I've been having some shoulder issues, and I had to throw a hammer around for the Brawl this past week, and it was tough, dude. I was struggling because we have some pretty decent sized sledgies, and I was hurting the next day. But Lucas is old ass man. He was hurting. That dude got hit by a car while nailing pipe during practice. Somebody fucking full slam into his hand. Thought he was gonna lose his right hand. I think he thought he lost his right hand at one point.
Dude, have you guys watched Landman yet?
I love it. Everything up to this Sunday. I haven't watched the newest one.
Well, episode
where his hand gets stuck in the rig.
No, he smashes his hand with a sledgehammer, and then he goes to the hospital because it's like, he's barely hanging on, and then the doctor's like, "Hey, dude, we need to like get some specialists in here," and he's like, "I don't got time for that," and he just cuts his freaking pingy off. Gnarly. Yeah. He's like, "All right, we'll sew it up."
Sling Blade's a badass.
I like Levi's comment. The pipe laying costs more than the build.
That's true, though. That's actually that's actually true.
Yes, it does. It's so much work. Remember when I came in, helped you stick down pipes, dude, and it was just me and you. Like
it's one of the worst jobs. It's one of the worst jobs by far.
Me and Anthony laid the pipe at the dirt. It took us like 4 hours. We did it by ourselves. And I'm never gonna sign up for a track build again. Ever. That shit sucked. I worked too hard during the week to do that during the weekend.
Speaking of
that's literally that was the worst place of doing builds was Proline because there was no one to help at all. It was literally like whoever I could try and con into coming out for a slice of pizza. I don't even think I got you pizza.
No.
Yeah.
Daniel.
For everybody who shows up to a track on a Friday after a new track build was done and it's a big race and you're all stoked, and granted you pay your entry fee, and that's all that matters to you. Like and you shouldn't have to pay, help. But just so you know, it's not like the pipe lays itself, the track shapes itself, the fucking track waters itself. Like that doesn't happen. And the guys that volunteer to help lay the pipe, because there's a lot of them in every club, every track. There's always guys that are willing to help out.
There's always solid crew.
Those are the unsung heroes. Those are the guys that fucking keep the hobby rolling. It allows people to make money. And, those are the guys that deserve, when you walk by and you know that dude just laid 100 or 200 fucking 12-inch nails into pipe, into hard ground with a 5-pound sledge, give them a fucking beer.
Yes.
Give them a fucking beer.
And if you're
Don't ask questions.
An RC racer, you should definitely go and experience that at least once.
100%.
Go pull the pipe. Watch a dude like Anthony demo the whole track, bring it to flat, big old pile of dirt in the middle, watch him build the track, and then help him repipe it. You all owe that to RC for sure.
I got at least 2 of the guys that helped
because that shit
pipe from Masters
sucks.
in
and
this chat room. You should
go do it.
And they know, and my guys know, like it's a pain in the fucking balls, for sure.
Yeah, and the dirt crew got Sean Fry, which is a very spry young gentleman. You got Tab Wilder. He's like 300 years old. He's always down to help with the dirt.
He's always rolling.
Dude, that dude's nose is breaking off. He has a bandage on his nose. It's falling off. He's always there at the dirt. Sean Fry, Tab Wilder. Who else is always at the dirt helping out?
Are you in Mexico by yourself, or is your family with you?
Nope, just here by myself. We just got back from Arizona and Nevada for the last 2 weeks, so she was not.
Oh yeah, you did the U.S. Open track, which we have scrolling across the bottom. I forgot to put that on there. You built the track for the U.S. Open that's this coming weekend.
Yeah, that track. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that track's badass.
It looks so badass. Sick. Do we have? Can we pull up the drone footage of that track?
Hold on, I'll pull it up. Just keep on talking.
Your tracks were always good, but man, it seems like in the tail end of this year, you are just putting together the sickest tracks that are ever been built. They're insane.
Who made that post? Was it you that made the post with the drone footage, Anthony?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sorry, Nels, you're around. He's in the chat, and Nels is always there to help.
Oh yeah, America too. That dude's always freaking
Brian American, chicken fucker.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Always helping.
I don't know how he got that nickname. I don't want to.
I think he's pretty sure he named himself that, but man, that dude rules.
So explain the track here. So this is going clockwise, it looks like.
Yeah, other way. Left to right.
It's going left to right. So the front straightaway, it's going to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I can see the downside there. Yeah. So Tim said something about pit lane is rad. Is there something about the on and off?
The exit
looks like you exit with a jump.
Yeah, the exit is like a 4-foot tall roller.
Whoa. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck
full
yeah.
send.
And it looks like really good elevation top left corner.
Yeah. I know last year at the US Open, that track was like triple extra hard. And it looks like it mellowed out a little bit, but god dang, it's rhythmy, flowy. It looks like it's flowy and sick as shit.
Tim said he was out there for 2 days digging. Because the whole front straightaway is like 2 feet lower than it used to be.
Wow.
That's sick.
So
and when that place grooves up, it's going to be so sick. I'm so bummed I can't make it. I took Friday and Monday off to go to that race, and then found out after I did that my daughter has a cheer competition, so that's why I can't make it to the race. But man, that looks awesome.
Yeah, good job, man. As always, that's building tracks is not easy. It's probably fun And luckily, most track builders that are getting paid to do it, like yourself, you guys, sit in the machine a lot of the time. I'm not saying that that's easy work, but that the art that you guys carve out of dirt, it's awesome. I love it. I love that. There's only a handful of good track builders in this country that we are aware of, and you're at that top of that list. So congratulations on such a great reputation.
Well, what better guy? When he's not building tracks, he's at the moto track, seeing features that are giving him inspiration for all of his track builds. Like that's why your track builds are so sick. Did you get are you building the track for TNR that's going on?
No, I think Daniel is. He's building it because he's got to in with the city, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you have to be like something. I don't know.
Before we are you cool to take some, if there are any questions from the peanut gallery?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but before we open up the phone lines, I really quickly just want to ask you a question, because I am going to use a little bit of my knowledge of knowing a little bit about the fact that you and the Finns are very, very good friends.
Yeah.
Where's Dakota going, dude?
Dude, I don't know. I was blowing that fool up last weekend. So I text him because everybody thinks he's going to X-Ray or he's going to S-Works or wherever. So I text him. I said, "Are you going red or purple, dude?" And which I failed to figure out that X-Ray.
It'd be funny if he said
purple.
blue.
Yeah. But he responds purple, and I'm like, "Oh, that's rad, dude. Awesome." And then he texts me back 10 minutes later. He's like, "Wait, I think the above question went way over my head." Which I was like, "Dude, you thought I was just asking your favorite color or what?"
Oh shit.
But yeah, he said,
I don't know, man. The trend is X-Ray's gobbling up all these TLR guys, dude.
I don't know. I haven't
Can
seen
they?
it. Who do they sign though?
Well, really, we haven't seen any signings.
But I mean, a big one is Schimmel.
But
yeah.
See,
is he still running stock or no?
No, he was running mod at the Carpet Champs.
Yeah, he's been running mod the last year and a half, maybe more.
Right. Don't mind me. I know he won a ton of stuff in the stock class, and I don't really follow Tenskill as much, but dude rips.
Well, he was running mod at the Carpet Champs, and off camera, he said some things. That's it.
So today Lee Martin announced that he was going X-Ray, and he's in England. So I'm not too sure. They have Ronafolk, obviously Coelho at the moment. I mean, taking on a lot, 3 or 4 or 5 American top guys that's expensive, man. That's expensive.
Holy shit. So. Chauncey Mack, that was one that was totally off my radar. Chauncey Mack said Fend a Mugen.
Chauncey Mack is off the radar. I mean, no offense to him. Very good pipe dream, not happening. They wouldn't keep Mayfield. They're not going for Fend. That's not gonna happen. But going back to Barufalo, what great marketing, but look at Kyosho. Look at Kyosho with Little Bump, Lutz, and then Barufalo. Kyosho making some moves the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And Savoy, yeah.
And Lutz.
So that's what I'm saying. They've made some moves in the last couple of years. So that's cool. I mean, that's really good.
I like Kyosho. They're so low key.
Yeah, I know that AE is going to have a really big new superstar this year, so that's going to be a big. I know about this personally. I'm not going to say anything about it, but there is going to be a really big AE signing. Really big. We're talking huge.
Huge AE signing.
Huge.
You know about?
Huge. I do know about it. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Evan Roth says TRR boys to X-Ray, Ogden to Sparko. Well, I saw Ogden this weekend, and he was definitely on a Sparko, so that is probably factual. Whether or not
Sparko
it's
is a ripping car for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we sell so many parts to Sparko
I hate the
drivers.
name. I hate the
insane,
name.
dude. Like
so much. I don't like the name. It's such a dumb name.
I like
But the
Sparko
car is
because we
great.
now sell double the
The car's
parts that
great.
we used
Name
to sell.
The car is amazing, but the name sucks. For sure.
Indy Yokomo. So guys, we're gonna start taking your calls right now. If you want to call in right now, you're more than welcome to. Phone number is it's scrolling across the bottom, 843-438-1100. We got Anthony Westergaard, Factory Tracks in the house. You can ask him questions. You can ask us questions. You can call in and just fart on the microphone. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just call in. What? Oh, fuck. I got to give Robert the phone. Hold on.
Well, before we take calls, man, I enjoy being your friend, Anthony. I respect the living shit out of you. I think you're freaking awesome. Everything you do, traveling with your family across the country, building tracks, racing moto, epic, dude.
Just a rad dude.
Do what I can. Try and bring awesomeness to the RC community, kind of like what you're doing, Chase. All the stuff you do with the racecraft is badass, dude.
Thanks, man.
Fucking
need some more videos to come out, like your old some of the ones you did with Wally were pretty funny, with him and his slinging guns. And
oh yeah, that was a good one, dude. The slinging guns with Wally was so sick.
Yeah. What was the one where you just got roosted on the entire video?
Those were
that was the Cody Thompson, one.
Yeah,
that one was good. That one was good.
Alvarado wants to know, are the tacos better in Mexico City or Hermosillo?
Oh, I don't know that.
Good question.
All I can think of when I think of Hermosillo is that guy had at the Mexican Nationals in Hermosillo. We went out there and this dude had straight animals on a skewer just rotating over the coals and was just feeding tacos straight off them. It was freaking awesome. They're so good. I don't think there's anything that could beat that.
Nice. That was in Hermosillo?
Yeah.
That's badass.
All right, well, I got to tinkle again. I got to tinkle.
Do it.
All right.
Go to it.
All right, so oh shit, I had a question for you. I was going to ask you. Oh, that's some new news. Levi Jackson breaking some possible breaking news. Born horse to Traxxas. Interesting. Very interesting. I think
heard that testing.
Yeah. That has some traction. I can't confirm nor deny this is factual. But man, there was a question I wanted to ask you, but I am fully drawing a blank. Well, damn. When do you think you're going to get back to the track? Like not moto, but RC track. When do you think you're going to be ready to start
racing US Open next weekend?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we'll go out for that.
What's your toughest challenges at the moment as far as your physical ability?
It's really just my scapula. Everything else is, I mean, my collarbone's all bolted together, and then pretty much all my ribs are healed. All the fluid in my lungs went away, just like soaked back into my body, and then yeah, it's really just my shoulder. I had an AC separation and separated my shoulder as well, so trying to get all those muscles to heal and all the tendons and everything to not be pissed off. I'm starting to find out getting older sucks, so
yeah. How old are you now?
34. So
oh, you're still young buck. Alan Bowen wants to know, what tires will you be running?
Probably JC, ProMotion, and TZO. I think that's what I'm
Hell yeah.
running.
You run them all.
The hounds. Yeah.
Nice.
Rad.
Well, look, I think we have our first caller. Robert, we got a caller?
Sure, dude. Caller, you're on.
Oh, boy.
We do have a caller. Last time I saw Anthony Tough Luck Westergaard. His car was on fire down in Mariposa.
Do you remember this?
Do you remember that? Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, that was so gnarly. Wait, which time?
Tell us about the Mariposa track. What is this track?
Give us a little bit more, guys.
It was sick. The track. Well, so I was out on bond. I was out on parole.
Of course you were.
Before I fucking lost my trial and went back to jail. And I got to just go to Adobe and Mariposa, like back-to-back weekends. I was just living my life up, not knowing I was actually going back to fucking jail. But yeah, man, I had edibles down there too. And it was a blast. The Arizona RC guys were so much fun. They were a different group than the SoCal guys. They were a different group than the Texas guys. They're a different group than the like race entertainment guys. And that was so much fun to like meet all these different guys in these different venues and kind of see that local scene, but that regional scene.
Yeah.
So tell us about Mariposa.
So what,
Anthony?
Shit, man. Yeah, I'm stoned out of it, and this fucking trailer's on fire.
Oh,
and
fuck.
I see the fucking car is on the charger in it, and it's got 8 feet of flames, and so I pull the car out and I throw it out in the dirt, and like I've seen people like just throw like regs on them, but no, I stomped the shit out of this car, and so I'm sure all the composites just have my footprint on them. I was a drunk fireman for like 3 years in my hometown, Wolf Point. We'd go out, just, the fire whistle would go off, and we'd be 4 cans deep in microbrew, and we'd go out and fight fires. I was drunk.
Anthony, do you remember this Mariposa?
I didn't think nothing of it. I just held my breath.
Do you remember?
Destroyed his car.
You remember this, Westergaard?
Yeah, so I was standing on the track, and all of a sudden I just heard a bunch of people screaming, and there's just white smoke coming from behind the tower. And I like slowly walk over there, and my car is just stomped out on the ground. Literally everything. I mean, everything on the inside of it is
fire. I saw everything. Fire, and I just couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself but stomp out that damn fire. So we went on so many damn grass fire calls, just loaded. That was my original road experience, is driving those fire trucks through these badlands and fighting grass fires.
Paul, you rule, man. You fucking
thank
rule
you.
to the
You guys have been the best friends that I've had too.
Hey, do you remember shooting all the RC cars while you were marshalling at Silver State?
Oh yeah, stoned out of it. They knew what they were good drivers. They knew what they were doing, but then I just have this relationship with the cars, and I'm playful with the cars, and the drivers got into it too. I remember I'd stack a chalice. I got a big the dirt chalice.
What is a chalice?
One of the big cup, like a big king's cup, like a big king's cup, dude.
Yeah, fancy, really, really fancy. There's 2 of them. The guy that bought the second one hunted me down to let me know that he had the second one, and I had that full of boxed wine, and I'd stick it right on top of the cones, and no matter how fast people drove by, that drink would just stay there, and I'd sit there and be drinking out of it while I was marshalling. And then these truggy guys, when I was up in the front, like they threw them out of practice, and 3 truggies just like mowed through that thing, and like red wine everywhere, and I'm tossing these trucks down the straightaway, and man, those guys are just hollering up there. It was.
Dude, I remember
Silver
seeing
State was everything, because we didn't know we were going to have mass, and then we didn't have mass, and then everybody just got loaded and had a blast. It was
Yeah,
it was
that,
wild.
That was Silver State 2020,
2021.
Whatever.
Was it
21
or 22?
It was when COVID ended because we got to take the mask off during Silver State. But
dude,
Paul,
remember that when everybody threw their masks in the air?
In the air, dude, in the casino. Hey,
it was like a
Paul,
celebration.
I got a question for you. When you were shooting the cars that were going by, do you have like a percentage of how many you actually hit?
Oh, you know, I've always been just kind of a little bit of an entertainer. I've been a dancer all my life, and then it's like I knew what the cars were trying to do, and then I was trying to help them out all the time. And so one of the big things I did at Silver State was when they're doing the big doubles and their cars are coming down off the jumps and stuff, I'm letting them know, fucking crank on that throttle, man.
Yeah, you were waving them on.
Get the tires rolling.
You were waving them on, dude. I remember.
And it was so much fun. Yeah.
The key to being a good turn marshal is kind of anticipating.
And they all make that first jump.
Yeah, the key to being a good turn marshal is kind of anticipating what's happening with the cars. So even though you were, I mean, it's one of the best videos I ever made was the one with you shooting all the cars with the sound effects and everything. But
you got a real talent for that, man.
At the same time, you were being the best turn marshal probably on the track by anticipating what the cars are doing. And that's what every turn marshal should do. Watch the freaking cars and see how they're reacting and everything. So, I mean, man, fucking kudos to you, dude.
It felt so good coming out of jail. And, you know, I went to jail a total of 2 years. And, like, I come out and, like, all the turn marshaling is really good now.
Yeah.
Like, every event I go to, all the turn marshals are really good turn marshals. Because that first year, that 2021, there's always those fat guys that could not turn marshal.
Yeah. Well, 2021,
and, man, you hated wrecking in front of that turn marshal, man.
Dude, you always have to scan.
He tripped.
You have to scan your turn marshals.
Scanning is crucial.
You have to scan the turn marshals, man. Do not crash in that section.
This is the technical part of the clock, Jack.
Yeah. Like, hey, race announcer, move that marshal to the straightaway, please.
It was like that sport though, man. Those cars were hitting me sometimes. Like, especially practice day down at Adobe. I was the only marshal, and there was 30 guys up there. I was getting hit with the cars.
Trabuco,
walk them away.
Trabuco, there is video. We have to find it, and we will start looking. But there is video.
Definitely, there is. You just scroll down my memories or whatever the fuck.
I'm looking.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It was a blast. It was a relationship with the cars, and then those guys are having a relationship with me. But I don't know who they are. A lot of these people are that like came up to me after the fact, but they had, you know, a 20-minute main where, you know, I was letting them know, keep going there, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I got you.
Oh, there it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, the socks. Yeah, the socks.
Dude, and the RC Wives tank.
Picture.
Look, slaying it. With the golf
swag. About the sound effects.
Good job,
where socks came from.
Good job to our producer, Robert and DJ Brosley.
I forgot about the sound effects.
That video is so good, man.
Oh my god!
Yeah, marshalling got better. That's when marshalling got better.
Yeah, it did. You definitely upped the game.
And they say, when did marshalling get good, Dad? Well, in 2021 at Silver State.
Paul Geisler, dude.
Yeah,
the marshalling president.
Yeah. Dude, you definitely came on the scene fucking hard, Paul. And we miss
Oh
you.
my God.
We need you back in the race.
Man.
I haven't laughed that hard.
Yeah, didn't have any bosses. You know, got to do whatever I wanted to do, and there was a bunch of shit that bothered me about RC, and so I made sure to not let that stop me. I was like, I don't like this marshalling situation where you can't listen to music. So
I think you should make it to the U.S. Open. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh shit, dude! Hop on that motorcycle. Head to Phoenix.
Up in Montana. I'm on our cherry orchard. I take care of my family's
Tim
cherry
Lime
orchard.
should take all of his sponsorship money and fly you to the U.S. Open.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, Tim Lime, if you're listening, take it all and send this
I'll hit my dad up about it.
Tim Lime actually wants to call in when he's done.
I would drive an S-Works. My heart's been set on that Infinity, that IFB8 because of that new that front end they got. I like that kind of like a different ball stud front end. But man,
how you doing, Anthony?
Good car too.
Oh my God. Well, Paul, man, it's always great having you. There might be a continuation of your story coming up. I think there's someone wants to call in and wants to add to your story. So we're going to let you go. Yeah. We appreciate you as always.
Get it on, boys. Get it on.
Just
dude. And I'm going to hit you up for maybe the New Year's show. Cause we got or a Christmas Eve show. Cause we got a show coming. The next show is scheduled for Christmas Eve.
By the way, we should do that.
We need to hear the Paul Geisler story.
We need to talk about that. I think we should do that Monday the 23rd.
2025.
Yeah, we'll do it the 23rd for
Monday
sure.
The 23rd. Yeah.
Paul Geisler, I'll be hitting you up.
Yeah,
that'd be sweet.
Fuck yeah,
sick as shit.
Paul, thanks for calling in as always, man. You're a fucking
thank
trip,
you guys
dude.
for having this podcast, man. You guys are all the sponsors. I love all those sponsors. I think I've met them all too.
Right, dude. Have a good night.
I haven't laughed that hard, dude. I swear to God, awesome. I can't believe I forgot about the sound effects of that fucking clip right there, dude. God Almighty, I need your inhaler that you don't have,
dude. I've been fighting an asthma attack this whole show.
Well, that didn't help. That's for sure.
No. All right, we got another caller.
We got another caller. He's coming in.
Don't worry, Anthony. We only got 23
minutes.
23 minutes left in the show. So
it's Lime time. That's the man who just texted me and said, "I've got more to add to this story."
Hey,
Let's
Lime.
go there, Lime time. Oh Jesus.
Oh, Mr. Man. Lime, are you there?
Turn off your computer. Don't watch you talk.
Yes, sir. You there?
Fuck.
Hello,
Tim Lime.
Hey, just so you know, this is what it's like dealing with an 80-year-old man.
What the fuck?
What's up, Tim?
Damn, you guys fucked up.
Bro, we just had on Paul Geisler for the second show in a row. We are definitely fucked up.
Tim, and you got to fly out Paul Geisler. We just told him that you were going to fly him out, so make sure you get his email.
Yeah, make sure you get that ticket bought like tomorrow, dude, before it gets expensive.
No.
So, Tim, how pumped are you for the U.S. Open this weekend? Good Lord, it's such a good race. I'm so freaking heartbroken I can't make it, but yeah, you stoked?
Why can't you make it, Jace? What happened?
Your daughter.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter's got a cheer competition. Yes.
Yeah, way more important.
You know what? My girlfriend was so bummed that Chase wasn't coming. I don't know why, because she saw the sock in the panties or whatever.
Yeah, the sock video.
The Flamingo Speedos raging with all the RC girls.
Yep. I believe it. Okay, so you texted me and you said, hey, what's the number? I want to call in. I've got to add to this story. So
dude,
let's pick up where Paul left off.
I'm walking by that trailer and I'm looking and I'm like, oh my God, look at that battery. It just blew up. I keep walking and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, fuck. And next thing, we're fucking, Paul's pulling that shit out. Fucking fire extinguishers are happening. But it was just insane. Like, this, Anthony, that was a smart charger from Horizon, right?
Oh, shit.
Oh
shit.
Out of all the things we said tonight, that is where we're going to get our cease and desist.
That was a smart charger.
God damn, can you bleep shit out over there, Robert?
Yeah,
Like, what do we got
cut
going?
the show. This will be the first edited show ever.
Fuck.
I think it was.
We're trying to live on to the next show, and you're trying to kill us like fucking Princess Diana.
literally
or some shit,
blew
dude. What
up.
are you
But
doing?
I think it was a Reedy battery though.
Oh, stop naming names. This is getting ridiculous. Fuck.
I was blown away what happened. I've never seen LiPo fire go. I've purposely lit LiPo fires on purpose, and that was completely. It was in the trailer, and somehow the trailer did not go on fire.
Dude, it
Gnarly.
exploded. Like the battery in the car was in the back of the trailer. It's like a 12-foot trailer. He had air filters hanging on the front wall that had battery remnants on them.
Jeez.
Like, and there was 2 people sitting in the trailer when it exploded.
Wow.
Gnarly. Yeah, that's how we used to kick off every
It
race.
was insane.
That's how we used to kick off every race at CTRC. He used to have a pile of lipos, and Cody used to just stab him with a shovel, and it would start with this fucking crazy fire and the stinkiest smoke you've ever smelt in your life.
It's the fucking most toxic smoke you'll ever smell in your entire life.
Yeah.
Shit's terrible for you.
Yeah. That's why 100 is not right.
Tim, so
Hang out
we've
at
got
PMB
you.
after hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's VP fuel bot cans and
Oh yeah. Why do we gotta
speaking
name
of
the name?
oh fuck.
We
Speaking
can't do
of
that.
speaking
I've never seen those.
We're so
blow up
bad at this.
ever,
no,
by the
well,
way.
it's no, I will. Well, let me just say the VP can didn't explode on itself. Okay, so it's not VP's fault, and it wasn't a VP product issue. It was just a certain somebody or few people that like.
Do you want a shovel or no?
Good job, Brent. Those guys are like
Oh,
legit.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so anyway, this last weekend at the Fall Brawl, fucking Jake Steichleather and his dad and his brother were cooking something in a like a fryer vat, and Cole was right next to him, Cole Ogden, and we're in Cole's trailer just hanging out drinking beer, and all of a sudden someone knocks on the door and they said, hey, there's a fire out here. We're like, okay. So Cole goes out, and next thing you know, in between 2 trailers is this big propane fryer that has oil in it that they fried chicken or some
They
shit in
didn't
it.
fucking burn my bed down, did they?
It almost burned both trailers down. Like, it was so fucking, I mean, there was 10-foot flames. Cole went out there. So it's like a little bit of taste of Cole's own medicine. But Cole went out there, put the fire, got it a little bit under control with the fire extinguisher. It was wild. But that being said, Tim, tell us more about the U.S. Open this weekend, the 13th through the 15th at Adobe Speedway. That Anthony Westergaard Factory Tracks built that track. Tell us what's going on.
Sickest layout.
I have one feature I asked him to do, which was the right to left chicane straightaway, and you jump off the hill now. But you guys said earlier the left side looks more elevated, but actually the right side is now more elevated than the left side.
Have you been fucking with this track? Did you fuck with this
No.
track?
No,
Don't be fucking
Anthony
with.
did that.
Don't be fucking with this track.
If you look at a photo I posted the other day from the right side to the left side, you'll see the posts were taller.
You know he's gonna be there like Friday. Don't fuck with this track.
Hey, Chris Nelson, TNR Fuels is watching. Thank you, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Oh, by the way, you know what, Chris? I I asked him to sponsor the event, and he was like, "Hey, I had some other shit going on," and I said, "Dude, you're good. Your banners are still hanging in my track, no matter what."
Hell yeah! Respect.
He's an effing racer, and he believes in his product, and I love it.
Absolutely.
Here's to the effing racers out there. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers to the effing racers.
Hey, Tim.
Doing racing shit.
Tim.
Yeah.
Say hi to Melissa for us. We all want to say hi to Melissa.
Hi, everybody.
Ah, there she is. Hey, if there's Tim finally has somebody that is fucking great. For sure.
What a cool chick.
So is Tiffany.
Yeah, but my name's not Tim.
I love you guys.
We're talking about
your
Tim.
wife is Tiffany.
We're talking about Timbo Slice.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
We love you.
She's bummed that Chasen's not coming though, because she wanted to see the song thing.
Tell her I'll bring a sock to the Nationals.
Right, we got the U.S. Open going on this weekend, and then beginning of January, we got the Reese Cup, which is such a fun race. 4-hour enduro.
And
radness. And then right after that, we got TNR, which is, I'm pretty sure it's going to rival DNC. DNC is the biggest race in the world, but the TNR race is going to be freaking out of control. That's going to be a good race.
Yeah, you guys are starting to see what it's like to have a lot of big races in one kind of small area. Like
nearby it's gonna be sick. I don't even take any days off work to go. It's gonna be sick.
You work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What are your plans? What do you got to do, Tim? What's leading up to this race?
Just a lot of work, man. Just freaking Brent knows, Anthony definitely knows. Like, nobody appreciates what the promoter might do. Like, you're at the track for 3, 4, 5 weeks straight. I think they do.
You know what he said? You know what he just said, boys? He said, nobody knows what a track promoter might do. You know what that means? Everybody's getting a gift. That's fucking rad. Thank you, Tim, for everybody that shows up to US Open. Everyone's getting a big gift. Probably like free somethings, like big items, like maybe free 4-cell batteries or gallons of fuel or even maybe S-Works cars for every person that shows up is what I heard him just say.
I heard the winner is getting Tim's truck.
No, you don't. No, you actually don't want that. If there's one thing you don't want if you win is Tim's truck.
The pro winner is going to get Tim's truck.
So you don't want my truck.
You can just leave that at Adobe. Okay.
Yeah. It's fucking let that go. But no, we got koozies for everybody. Like leather blasted koozies are fucking amazing. Vinny said free beer.
Yes. Thanks, Vinny.
But
Vinny's providing the beer.
But so the grand champion trophy this year,
Tim's truck
is a freaking.
No, you don't want his truck.
No, it's not Tim's truck.
You don't even want it, bro.
I don't want the truck. But
you don't even know what's in the back of it. That's the problem.
64-ounce flask.
54-ounce beer?
64-ounce flask. Actual flask.
Flat? Like
because it's a party. It's not a fucking race. It's a party. But then in case the little bump comes, I had to get another trophy. So I have 2 grand champion trophies. It's a water bottle.
A 54-ounce water bottle. You know you could put water in a flask, right? You know that, right?
Well, I just didn't think that'd be appropriate.
Oh God. I think Fishback is, I think what he meant was strippers, not strikers, but I like it anyways. Whatever. Midget strikers.
Midget strikers?
Whatever.
What's midget strikers?
I know. I'm pretty sure Fishback meant strippers, but we'll go with strikers. Maybe he meant. I don't know.
Well,
I have no idea.
I know he probably
B-Rose is not coming, so we don't need midget strippers.
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
He finished his last race last week, he said, on social media.
Whoa.
All right. Yeah, well, Tim, great. Good luck next weekend with your race.
Man, I wish I was going to be there.
We're going to have to let you go.
Yeah, on that note, you're gone, dude.
No, I'm good. I gotta go.
Yeah, bye.
I love B-Rose. He's my boy.
We know that. We know that for sure. All right. Later, Timbo Slice.
Jimmy, that was effed up. Yeah, people call him.
Cut this motherfucker out, dude. What are you doing over there? You asleep, Robert? Holy shit.
Still connected. What's going on?
Oh my God, dude. I have not laughed as hard in quite some time. Oh, we got time for one more caller, and maybe that person will actually ask Anthony Westergaard a question.
Thanks for hanging out, Anthony.
Yeah,
you lost a bet to Bornhorst?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even remember what the bet was.
It was about a body, that you would get a body before I would.
Unless I get one.
Oh, yeah. I guess I own. Did you get it, Brent?
Yeah. I'll take PayPal or Venmo or even Zelle.
All right. Well, I'm a loser, baby.
We're not going to kill you. Don't worry. I'm splitting it with Joe. I'm going to buy his baby some diapers.
Yeah. So you'll hedge that bet. Good for you. And
dude, hey, when you can fix it, you fix it. And I fixed it. Because you tried to fucking one-up me, dude.
Oh, well, I did. Oh,
all right. You got any predictions, Westergaard? Any predictions? Big time race car driver, RC race car driver predictions?
Am I gonna Tim Lyman up? No, I'm not. Not gonna be throwing anybody out there.
Who did he throw out there?
Oh, all right, never mind.
Did I miss something? Like, is it me or what?
You did.
Damn.
Oopsie doodles.
Yeah.
Anywho. Well,
fuck.
I think that's the show.
It's been a good one.
Anthony, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Brent,
yeah, man.
Always a pleasure.
Anthony, I look forward to seeing you at DNC, bud.
I'll be there hanging out. Hopefully Joey lets me help him build the track.
Yeah, I hope so, for sure. And good luck with the rest of the year. I know you got we haven't talked about real quick. I'd love for you to promote your, was it Nitro Cross? What do you call your race?
Factory NSX.
The Factory NSX. I'm sorry for that. When's your race? Where's it at? What's going on?
We're doing it at the Dirt this year, so everybody can camp and hang out and drink beer, because we weren't able to do that last year at Proline. So, and I don't have any restrictions. Joey said I can build whatever I want, so I'm gonna go through and put in like a true Supercross style layout with some big old jumps. Make it cool, make it technical, try and make it hard. We got a couple cool little trophies. Look like AMA #1 plates. And then all the winners will get FXR goggles to wear on the podium, kind of like Supercross style with how everybody has goggles on around their neck. So I have like an AMA #1 plate with goggles to the winner. And then, yeah, just trying to keep it fresh. We tried to do the gas cans last year, which I think everybody just put those on their shelf or whatever. I thought maybe
I have one. I'm looking at it right now.
Let's see it.
You want to get it?
Mm-hmm. I love that, dude. I love the fact that you do something different than the norm. You know, that's always something I like and I look for into events and tracks, is not just following the status quo. That's sick. Yeah, I've seen that. You know, Chad Brockman also did something really cool a few years back.
Cool.
He's got a little 10 scale
Heartfelt message on the back.
He's got 10 scale track in Colorado. He would give out, like, he does his big pizza race. He'll give out like pizza cutting boards and different things. Just different from a square, or even if it's die cut plaque out of plastic or whatever. It's nice to see stuff like that. So way to go and keep up, you know, the good work with the, you know, the thought process and just being original. I love it. I love it a lot.
Try and do something different. Try and make, hopefully this track will be badass. Joey's got a shit ton of dirt, so I should be able to make some pretty cool stuff there. So should be cool. Have Babcock on the mic, trying to make it so the program moves along.
Absolutely.
Hanging out.
For sure. Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you both, and been a good show. A lot of people watching us dumbasses talk all night, and I've laughed harder than I've laughed in a while. So I appreciate the entertainment. I love the peanut gallery. Thanks to all of our sponsors: Techno, Promotion. Let me pull down some of these banners so you can see them. Nitro Pro, TZO, Beach RC, Wolfden, J&T, and Racecraft. Thank you guys for making this happen. Thank you, Anthony, for spending 2 fucking hours pretty much with us dumbasses talking about dumb stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome that we can actually get that many people that listen to us for that long talk about that dumb of shit. Thank you guys for calling in. Paul Geisler. Oh my God. On to the next one. Just so you know, we already talked about it. Just for a quick minute, we will be back Monday, the 23rd. We will not be here on Tuesday, Christmas Eve. It will be Monday, the 23rd, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys can join us. There'll probably be a lot of stuff to talk about by then, because there'll be the U.S. Open. There'll be some silly season shit that comes to fruition. And who knows who the guests will be, but I'm sure they'll be epic, just as Anthony Westergaard was. Hope you guys all have a good night. Have a great weekend. Good luck racing. Thank you, Anthony. Sorry for cutting you off.
You're good. Later.
Night, everybody. Thank you.
Peace.